Hi guys, it's time for this week's top 5 countdown, and this week I'm focusing on films from my childhood. Now, when I was a child, I'll admit I didn't have a very high attention span, so I wasn't into things like Wind in the Willows or The Never-Ending Story or Star Wars or stuff like that. The films I've chosen I watched repeatedly when I was a child, and I'll admit I do watch on occasion now as well. Number 5 in my list, by the way, these aren't in any particular order. Well, I suppose they are actually. We'll start with number 5, and that would be Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Now, as a child, Jim Carrey was my favourite actor. In fact, he probably still is. Jim Carrey and Robin Williams, two of my favourite actors of all time. And especially because of films like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, which is absolutely hilarious. I'm not going to give away any spoilers for the film, so if you haven't seen it and you're interested in seeing it, please do watch it. It's a good one to watch, and especially to watch with your kids as well. It's a good laugh. So that's Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Sticking with the theme of Jim Carrey, my second favourite film, my fourth, number 4 in the chart, would be The Mask, which again is a Jim Carrey film, and I would say, top 5 films from my childhood aside, The Mask is probably one of my favourite films of all time because it is absolutely hilarious and it works on a number of levels. I'll give you a brief overview. It's about a guy ordinary guy, works in a bank, bit of a loser, coming home one night, finds a mask, but this mask has powers, and when he puts it on he turns into a different person. That's all I'm going to tell you, but it's absolutely hilarious. As I say, it works on a number of levels, so both children and adults will find it funny. There's some kind of like risque sort of humour in it that does make you laugh when you watch it again as an adult, so it's definitely worth checking that out. Number 3 on my list would be The Jungle Book. Do I need to explain why I like The Jungle Book? The soundtrack is fantastic, the animals, the animation, it's just traditional Disney, and I think that is what is lacking. With the exception of Frozen recently, I really think that's lacking with Disney at the moment. We need good old-fashioned Disney films. Bring them back, Disney! So we've done down to number 3. Number 2 on my list would be Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. I still love it now. I'm looking forward to the new film. If you haven't seen Jurassic Park, there's something wrong with you. Everyone needs to see Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs brought back to life. Jeff Goldblum, Steven Spielberg. Nothing better. I don't need to say any more, do I? And last but not least, my favourite film from childhood has to be Mrs. Doubtfire, without a doubt. Robin Williams is absolutely fantastic. Again, if you haven't seen it, I'm surprised, because it's one of those films that most people have seen, and there are so many funny one-liners that Babbitt and I come out with now and again. Good one to watch with your kids if you haven't seen it before. Great 90s film, and you can see Sally Hawkins' awful hair, and Pierce Brosnan as well. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 films from my childhood. What are your top 5 films? Or perhaps you have one film that you love in particular. Have you seen any of these films? Are you surprised I left anything out? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you've liked this countdown video, please do let me know. Also, if you've got any top 5s that you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments as well. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you all next time.